The evidence for me, if I take one particular program that we've run this year, it was a storeman's program. So it was 8 storemen got together. We focused on their literacy and numeracy needs, but one of our key gains was to get them communicating, because they just didn't talk to each other. When there was a problem in the business, they didn't know who to ask. They didn't know where they fell in the process. Now they do, and so we're not having stock getting lost. We're getting stock that's not aged, it's going out onto the floor, and there has been a reduction of stock loss as a result of the training that they've done. So that's a good example. In terms of one of our stores, what we've found is I worked with a manager who wasn't making the targets he needed to make, and he saw a whole pile of barriers in order to achieve those targets. We worked with his confidence around those barriers, and within 3 months he was achieving the targets that his regional manager had set for him, and he felt really valued in the business. In that particular store, I worked with a store person, a store manager, an assistant manager and a sales guy, and across the board the results in that store went up very, very quickly, so we were making more money, which is quite nice. As long as I'm impacting on the store manager's bottom lines, one of the keys is not having a high turnover of staff. That's a success for us, and not losing stock and not having aged stock is a success for us. So we have very clear measurables in this business of how we can make a change.
Success has probably got 2 outcomes at the end of the day. The first one is from a business performance. We're a customer-focused business, and we can improve our customer experience. Our customers come back and shop with us more than they may do our competitors, or increasingly come to prefer us. That's when we know we've been successful, and that will come about as a result of our back-end processes being performed better, because people can read, write, perform mathematical calculations better. It'll be because they can interact with our customers more effectively and actually build effective relationships. And I guess the other component, which is probably a little bit more intrinsic to the individual, recognising that the retail landscape is characterised, generally speaking, by people with workplace literacy needs, and if we appreciate and recognise that it's a landscape which probably isn't going to change for a while, and if we want to get the best out of our teams to deliver business performance, we need to make sure that the skills that they've got. So when those people decide that they want to move on with their lives, or even while they're still with us, by having those literacy skills, they can be the best that they can be, and be more effective members not only of the workforce but for their family, community, etc. as well.